Welcome to Uncommon Creative. This is a server tour in its entirety. First, enter the server. The left-hand side of your navigation is going to be channels. It's where you're going to be able to access kind of the different aspects of the server. The rest of this window, you'll be able to see who's online on your right-hand side. And then up here, you can see additional threads and the notification settings you want to set up, pinned messages. And then you also have your inbox showing up on the right-hand side. You can search up here. If we go back to welcome, initially, you're going to have to click a button that says, you need to verify everything. Once you've verified, then it will bring you back to this screen. The first thing that you want to do is agree to our rules. So you're going to be prompted to do that during the verification process. But the next thing that's super important is the roles channel. Select the type of industry you work in, select the position that you work in that industry, where you're based out of, what your pronouns are, and what you want to be notified of. Make sure to set all of these. Some of them are very specific to channels that will open up or unlock based on what you select. It allows you to immediately go into a space with other like-minded individuals just based on what industry you're working in. The next piece is our pin board. Here, your first thing you can access is the directory. This will give you specifics on what each one of these mean. You can click on these major headers and it will give you all the details on what each channel is. The next piece is announcements. So this is where anytime we launch anything, anytime we add anything, we're going to notify people here. We also have events. Any new events are going to be listed. You'll see events up here as well. We'll make an announcement in this events area. Introductions, a major thing that you want to do as soon as you get into the server. So besides setting your roles, setting up your profile, you want to make sure that you get in there and you introduce yourself so that other people know that you're there, why you're there, what you do, so that you can start making those necessary connections. We also have a support channel, which is a ticket system that we institute so that if you have a problem, you can go here, send it, it'll put in a ticket, it shows up here for us. This will allow you to tell us if there's a bug or give us an issue on a general problem or something we should add. You'll also see bot commands. There is a pinned message that will continue to show up. It will show you what you can put in this message bar, /level or /rank or /leaderboard or /whatever. And for the play music channel, it will give you certain commands that you can tell the bots to do so that you can see your rank within the community. You can, play music, just different things. So if we go under suggestions, this is an area where we want you to give us any suggestions for the server. If something doesn't feel clear, if you want to add another feature. Moving on to Hall of Wit. Humor is a big part of coping with being a creative. I've gotten some really witty things on TikTok. Hopefully I'll continue to see that. So that's where those will be posted just to give people a laugh. Promote. This channel is open to anyone that is of novice level or above. You can promote jobs, you can promote yourself, you can put your website in here, really anything that you would like to do. This is open to anybody that is at that XP level of novice or higher. Our next section is creative voice. These are all text or video channels like for communication among members. So the first room is the uncommon room, and this is meant for cross communication on topics. So if you are a marketer and you're in a conversation with a graphic designer, that's where this is meant for, right? We have some topics that are already put in here. This is open for people to add topics that they want to continue to speak on. Grievance room. This is the place that you can come and just complain about whatever you need to complain about. We need a place as creatives to have that therapy. The only thing that we ask of you in this channel is that you do not speak directly about clients. So you're not mentioning the company, you're not mentioning their name. To the converse of that, we have the victory room, this is where we want you to share everything great that's going on. If you landed a really big project, or if you completed a project, or just something that makes you happy about the industry. This is, the flip side of that grievance room is to say, these are the wins. As we move into Design House, Puff House, Social House, and Tech House, these are the 4 channels that are open specifically based on the role that you choose in your role setting. By setting those roles, you get put into a room with people that are in the same industry as you. So if you're a graphic designer, you're going to get put in with graphic designers, you'll get put in with visual artists, you'll get put in with creative directors, people that are in that kind of same area. You'll also see Green Bloods and you'll see Eric's Circle. These are hidden channels until you reach a certain level. Roast Room. This is a Reddit forum that's based specifically on just fun roasts of people just putting up old photos of them or old work or just things that they're open to being personally roasted. Again, I think there's a huge thing to that, like fun camaraderie. I hope that this will become a place that people feel comfortable just poking fun at themselves. We've also included 2 critique channels. One is text-based and another is live. The text channel is specifically for, you want to post a piece of work that you want to get feedback on. The live critique is a voice channel specifically so that you can hop on with another creative or another couple of creatives to get immediate feedback while you're working. Moving on to creative vision. These are all of the watchable channels. This is where we'll have our main stage, we'll have a group Q&A, we'll have private Q&As that'll show up. Eventually we'll want to do a book club. We'll hold workshops here. You'll also see both the event archive and the podcast archives. You will be able to go in, listen to our recent podcasts. They'll be filmed live on Discord, but then this is kind of where that archive is held. We have Creative Vault, and the main channel that's open right now is the library. I have included all of the videos that I have from TikTok that are informational. If you want to learn something, this is where it's going to be. So things on empowerment, things on creative how-tos, on client relationships, on boundaries, things like that. So eventually there will also be books in here. And then for the last three, we've got music channels. If you click on play music here, this is going to give you an idea of exactly how to use these channels. One is green noise. This is ongoing. This is, if you've ever heard white noise or brown noise, it's meant for concentration, but green noise specifically, besides being very on brand, just this kind of very clean buzz. So that's 24/7. And then the music channel, you're able to actually play any specific song based on your bot command. /play, and then it will ask you to put in a specific song. It's going to search SoundCloud, it's going to search Spotify, and it will pull up whatever song you ask it to play. So that's the server in its entirety. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is XP points. XP points are awarded for being engaged with the server, being active in the community. So when you type responses, when you upload things, when you are active, you gain XP points. If you head on over to directory, you can see the roles guide here. So this will give you what those are and what happens when you level up. The more you're engaged, the more levels you will increase. Points are super important because they allow you to kind of move up and open things and just become part of a more succinct conversation. This is Uncommon Creative. We hope that you will use this as a place that you can go and find understanding from other creatives, find, realization that you're not alone, and that you can have a place that you can have fun in and learn in and bitch and complain and win and all of those things. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We do have a team that's working behind the scenes on the server to answer your questions, and I hope that you'll join us for a live event in the near future.